I'm going to walk you around Mosgiel a little bit and down a bridle track when I'm walking Molly. Hello Molly again. She's a dog I'm house sitting for. These used to be state houses. Pretty sure that the state houses in my area used to be just wooden clad, so they also used to be brick. But I'll show you a bit of a walk. This is Mosgiel. Everywhere in Mosgiel is a short walk from town. Come Molly. Hello. Everybody's so friendly. Lady waving at me from the house. Memorial Park. There are so many sports grounds in this town, it's amazing. For South Africans, South Americans, no burglar bars. Memorial Park, we shall remember them. Obviously the park was set up after World War I, I guess. This is a soccer stadium. Soccer wasn't that big before I left, but this would have been for rugby and soccer. But it's a trailer park, caravan park they call it here. I'm going to peek over someone's backyard. There's a lovely book about traveling around by train in America, because you see into people's houses from the back. These are a peculiar New Zealand design house. Really only see these houses in New Zealand. Art Deco looking. Molly is being a bit interested in what she can smell. Come puppy. Come Molly. Come. Aeroplane going in. There's a aero club. It's like privately owned. Hey Molly, once or twice is fine, but all the time. Oh, are these your long lost cousins? What have we got on the other side? Cars are really inexpensive in New Zealand to many countries. Like this Legacy would be an import from Japan. You know, when a car gets to 5 years of age, you can bring it into the country from Japan. No, Japan gets rid of them off the road after 5 years. They start charging $1,000 a month to $1,000 a year registration. And that was 20 years ago. Bit hard to say hello with holding the camera. Everybody cuts wood here. Everybody has their fireplaces. So many children I see here. In South Africa, I really didn't see that many children. You know, European children, I mean, Indian children. Well, but here, well, so many South Africans left, young South Africans left South Africa. So, you're very inquisitive. We haven't walked here before, have we? So many South Africans left South Africa while they're young. Therefore, they have their children in other places, and you don't see European children in South Africa as much as you do here. Person selling cars. Many cities have make it against the law to put an advertisement on your car. For sale, 4-wheel drive sports, V6 petrol, economically reliable, 200,000 kilometers, price negotiable. You have to replace the tires in 6 months. You wonder where the clothes come from? A lot of South Africans, including myself, go into their second-hand shops to buy their clothes. But also, a lot of these clothes end up in Europe. From Europe and New Zealand and Australia end up in Africa, where they get sold on the street. People think they're giving it for charity, but it just ends up in Africa. There's big violent protests or wars about that in Rwanda just last week. Why aren't you playing, young man? My nephew's been trained in Belgium at the moment for soccer.
Oh, yeah.
He was on the New Zealand under-21 team.
Oh, that's cool.
Liam Altram. Liam, you can Google him. He was selected for Juventus, but then he broke his foot or his hand or something like that. Last year he was selected for Juventus.
Wow.
Their academy. Oh, but this is not soccer. Cricket, I've got to get out of here. I'm not into cricket. Keep away from cricket. You'll waste 5 days of your life, often. Bye-bye. Hey, puppy, come on. Campers vehicles only. The tiny caravan park. Frankly, it's about the smallest caravan park I've ever seen. Please go over the top, puppy. Over the top, over the top, over the top, over the top. Ah. Under you go, come on, under you go. I tried eeling here the other day. Couldn't get any eels. I have to ask some of my friends who know that eeling. Oh. Beautiful little streams in every town. Hi, puppy. Looks like people live in these caravans. The sad thing is, well, it's happy if it's for their holiday, but the sad thing is it's often economic reasons. We have to do something about that. Now, these two dogs better not fight. Hello.
How are you?
Hey, puppy, you're being polite to each other. Well, a little bit. Look at this beautiful stream. We have one more last look up here at the cricket, for those people who love cricket. Tracy. Probably high school. You get a bit of view here. Firewood factory. Well, that's a view of Mosgiel, people. You wanted to have a look at Mosgiel, what it all looks like. You know, where I'm staying is an upper economic area. It's a new upper economic area. I don't know what the old economic areas of Mosgiel look like. And that street I walk down is a major street in the city. But it's a middle class. But those middle class houses, it'd be $200,000 to $300,000. Not inexpensive, not shabby money in any country of the world. I got friends in South Africa who want to immigrate, but they don't want to leave their beautiful houses to have a small house and leave their beautiful cars behind and leave their domestic workers behind, because the lifestyle invaders have absolutely no worries of threats here. But their lifestyle is better in South Africa, and that goes for South American friends as well. They have this great lifestyle, but the threat of crime is always a hassle. I'm coming up to huge rugby fields. Wow, there's so many parks in this town. Anyway, that's all I've got to show you now. Molly and I have got to get walking home. She wants to go.